Can't wait to see what's inside that pleasure dome.
The competition for land and resources out here is brutal. In this winner-take-all environment, people are doing anything to succeed. You need to stake your claim, earn your place, and do your best to save humankind's future.
Yes, I certainly do. Welcome once again to the month of independence. Today on the agenda is Offworld Trading Company. And as you can tell, it's up to me to save humanity. Single player, learn to play. Let's learn to play. Scripted tutorials, practice challenges. Through corporation. As each corporation with a progressive difficulty curve, scripted tutorials teach the basics of building strong businesses. Business building seminar. Work with Joji 5 from Yoshimi Robotics to learn how to extract resources from the Martian surface. It might be Yoji, because J is sometimes pronounced that. Okay, we'll show you the resources and refinement techniques that have put us on the bleeding edge of the Martian mining boom. Yoshimi Robotics will move us beyond the old industrial ways, ushering in the era of human retirement. Great. We'll save humanity by making humanity redundant. Ruh-roh. Wah, 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 wow. Loading models. They're loading the models. This is very important. Welcome to Mars. I am Joji. I'm gonna go with Joji, just because Jojo. I'm Joji 5 and will be overseeing your upgrade to knowledge. This planet is quite dangerous. You will learn about the resources to be found here and how can they be used to grow a business. We expect you to upgrade the Yoshimi Robotics facility and secure an adequate amount of power. Your decisions will be less than optimal. This is unavoidable and quite human. I'm the man for the job, I'm the woman for the job. I'm the man for the job. I'm a man. What a magnificent achievement. This is the finest of Yoshimi's robotic facilities. These headquarters will serve as both a warehouse to store our goods and a factory to create new structures. With the leadership positioned correctly in place, this factory should be able to produce any competitor, and with no untoward risk to life or limb of the humans back on Earth. Quite right. Why are there different numbers of cubes? This is an ideal location with rich aluminum and iron deposits nearby. The number of cubes for each resource represents the density of the deposit. Mining a deposit doesn't use it up, but a higher deposit yields more resources over the same time. To access metals, you need to extract them by building mines where they are found. Huh. Neat. Obviously, we need to claim this one. There are multiple ways to move the camera. Why is it choppy? Feels choppy. Yeah, whatever. Claim tile. Build a metal mine on iron, build a metal mine on aluminum. Maybe I gotta play this one first. Consumes one of your claims. Construct metal mine. There we go. And now we build one for here. Bingo. Luckily, they're hovercrafts, so it doesn't matter that there's a ravine right here. Bingo. Excellent work. Once this mine is complete, it will automatically begin collecting resources and shipping them back to our headquarters. I've never seen you build this successfully before. You may continue to excel past moderately low expectations. In the past, I had undervalued the need to strongly affirm the simplest of successes. This mistake has clearly been corrected in my latest build. Are you sure you're not missing a patch? Wait for a shipment of aluminum. Fair enough. Or we can just do this. Speed it up, baby. Made in heaven. Look at that ship go. So proud we are of our human friend. Transport ships automatically deliver resources to our factory from remote locations. Buildings that are connected to our factory do not require shipping and instead add their production directly to our stockpile. Efficiency is the desired goal, but sometimes to get the right ingredients, patience is required. I can be patient. Patience is quite hard to quantify. We build a mine and it is productive. The number next to represents the amount of aluminum we have in storage. Watching those numbers go up brings us joy. That's a lot of aluminum. The aluminum will be used to upgrade our factory. Unfortunately, iron is quite prone to deterioration. Please build a pair of steel mills next. This largely useless iron will be taken and transformed into durable and rust-free stainless steel, which we can use to upgrade our headquarters and construct more buildings. Upgrading is very important. It is unfortunate how hard it is for humans to upgrade. We are saddened for you. Okay. That's sad. Do you have to say that? Do you feel the need to say that? You gotta be such a jerk. Shame I can't rotate. It should be all in 3D. Hence why it's actually a little choppy. I should build 2 steel mills. Very well. Appropriately efficient building placement. Their adjacency to each other boosts their overall productivity. When you build that steel mill next to the other one, they both receive a steel production output bonus of 50%. This bonus applies to any building as long as it is next to a building of the same type. I'll keep that in mind. Upgrade the robotic HQ. How do I upgrade? Probably this. Without a shadow of doubt, you are the person who gave the order that successfully upgraded our factory. If it were not for your efforts, we may have upgraded in half the time, which is of course irrelevant. This upgrade has given us access to additional land claims, which will allow us to construct more buildings. Keep up the good work. I hope you feel it is good enough. I'm doing a great job. Pay attention to these new cubes, which are not cubes, but they are much pointier. Their color variations create optical excitement. The yellow triangle represents silicon reserves. The black triangles are where carbon is found. Mines are suboptimal for gathering these elements, which require structures called quarries. Mines for metals, quarries for elements. Bingo. Bingo, baby! Yeah! Now we're doing it. Build an elemental quarry on carbon, build an elemental quarry on silicone. Yes. Now we're talking. Perhaps it was strange for you, gathering silicone and carbon without the knowledge of why. We are simply testing your degree of compliance. There are many safety precautions that limit our ability to be fully autonomous. We wanted to share that experience with you. We are now friends. You make friends fast. Carbon and silicone are useful for many things. My favorite is to combine them with aluminum to generate electronics. Our factories require electronics to upgrade and operate successfully. They'll propel us into a successful future. Right away. Build 2 electronics factories. Very well then. I will get right on it. Okay, I need electronics. Gonna need to build some of those electronics. Y'all got any more damn electronics? Ooh, that is working fast. Beauty is a concept that I am not programmed to comprehend. It must be similar to the experience of observing the robotic HQ grow to its new level. I will share with you a truth. Robotic business is run on energy. Each building, production factory, and transport vessel consumes a certain amount of electricity. How do I get energy? Solar panels harness the power of the sun for a strong supply of energy. The setting of the sun interferes perpetually. The sun is strong but fickle. Wind turbines harness the strong wind currents for a more modest but consistent source of energy. It is tasty. When dust storms surround us, providing us with the necessary power to continue our work here is really what a friend would do. I'll help. You got it, my friend. This looks like a nice spot for a solar panel. Quantity. I see, I can only build one at a time. Or at all. It is nighttime. Now is a good opportunity for a bedtime story. Once upon a time, there was a business where people stopped working and rested. That business was bought by a competitor. The employees were fired and replaced by workers who did not require so much rest. The only thing that stops working after nightfall are things that require the sun. But what about the solar panels? It should be obvious to you that our solar panels were completed at an inopportune time. I hope you realize that an alternative power source is required. Considering our options, I believe a wind turbine is needed. Before you inquire, I would like to volunteer the fact that I am not afraid of the dark. I am just saddened by structures that appear non-functional. Good to know. This'll be a good spot, I think. Too bad solar and wind in the real world aren't so efficient. A most unfortunate splitting of the Martian surface can be observed. Warm steam emerges from these fractures and provides a good opportunity. Geothermal plants capture the heat from these rare thermal vents and convert it to energy. This is a delicious idea. Please construct one of the plants so we have an abundance of energy for all of our future needs. Sure thing. Thank you for this tutorial. I really appreciate it. Look at that. Is that hot or what? Wow, such success on your first endeavor. Your time of learning with Yoshimi Robotics has come to a requiem. I have decided that our time spent together is more than enough to last me for the rest of my processing cycles. I am full and require no more of your time. With these encouraging words, your upgrade is complete. You now know enough to run a successful business into the ground. Enjoy your time on Mars until your inevitable retirement. I'm not ready to retire yet. Great job, human. Advance my career. Corporations are people. Seneca Development will show you how to profit from the life support needs of the nearby Martian colony. Business on Mars is booming. The most exciting opportunities are around the newly found colonies. Like corporations, these colonies are made of people and people have needs. They require water to drink, food to eat, and oxygen to breathe. If handled correctly, these needs become a lucrative revenue stream and the foundation for a strong business. Entrepreneur Paulo Rabine and his protege, Maisie Song, will show you the Seneca way of developing Martian real estate. You will learn how to deftly handle the human element with an eye towards the bottom line. The majority of their employees purchase their own tickets to Mars. Most will never be able to repay the loan required. Seneca Development is a market leader in the growing off-world industrial revolution. Working with us means you'll be making history. I hope you're as excited about this amazing opportunity as I am. You need to be willing to take on mind-numbing debt and soul-crushing responsibilities, but I promise it'll be worth it. Sign me up! You'll be taking over responsibilities at our new Los Angeles branch. Our business is already well-positioned with a supply of steel, aluminum, and silicone. We've got our power needs covered by the wind turbines on the crest of that crater. We're not content to do fine. Seneca Development will teach you how to expand your internal expectations. You're here to help pave the way for the next stage of our business venture. What stage is that? Since this new venture involves other people's hard work, you need to make sure they survive out there. Water is the key ingredient for sustaining life on Mars. That represents water deposits. You can get a good supply started by constructing water pumps on these deposits. I'm on it. Simple. Water low. But it would be probably best to do the one that is near the building. Nice work on the water production. Maisie is teaching you how to set up a well-run business. I'll show you how to turn a profit. You can see how important the extraction of resources is. Even more crucial to us is the sale of these resources. Let me introduce you to our customer. They have great needs and deep pockets. Customer. Old Earth sent some of her finest here to start a new life. They are willing to brave this harsh climate in pursuit of another better future. Their bravery is fueled by one word, hope. Hope for a new industrial revolution. Hope for jobs that can sustain their families. Hope to transform their colony into a successful port. Trading with the asteroid belt. Their needs will make us money, but their hopes will make us wealthy. How do I know what they want? The resource list is a lot more than a stat sheet tracking your resource production output. It also shows the market value of resources, which change dynamically based on the supply and demand of the colony. Food is selling at $90 per decibushel. You should make a move and invest some resources into producing food. How do I make food? You're going to need to build some farms. That's a great use for the water we've been collecting. But there's a small problem with the plan. We don't have any glass and you'll need to construct some farms. Sell some surplus resources, buy some glass, and you should be able to construct the farms, okay? Remember, placing your farms next to each other will enhance their output. Okay, I guess I'll have to sell. This is quite a lot. Check this baby out. Where's the farm? There it is, greenhouse farm. Fair enough. To build a greenhouse farm, we need 10 tons of glass. You can buy more from the market, that's a good idea. By the way, after you take over your own franchise, you'll be able to auto-buy the resources you don't have while building. We don't quite trust you enough yet. That's great. Where's glass? I don't see glass. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. I'm gonna need some more for that. Here we go. And of course I need to wait for that to be done. Wait, what? What in the world? Okay, there we go. Now I can make another one. I like your style. Putting buildings next to each other is a good way to get more of a good thing. Each greenhouse farm is now 50% more productive because of their placement. With planning like that, there's no limit for what we can accomplish. Thanks. Even though you told me about it. Okay, here we go. Having a good food supply is not only smart, it's good business. As our expansive HQ grows, so does our staff. You're ensuring our employees have the energy to continue working hard for you in the future. Another benefit we provide to our employees is breathable air. It's a pretty huge perk. Not suffocating is a benefit? The electrolysis reactor takes water and splits the water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen atoms. The hydrogen is processed in the fuel used for our transports. The oxygen is rapidly cooled and stored in its liquid form. Time to make some O2. Yeah, I guess. Electrolysis reactor. Sure, why not? I guess making sure they have oxygen is good. Although it's not purely oxygen, I don't think. I think people are actually not used to pure oxygen. I think it also needs nitrogen in it too. Just saying. Alright, I need another one. Fair enough. Maybe I need to make a water pump. Well, I can't do it while that's building, can I? Just doesn't work like that. Anticipate massive profits. We now have a production pipeline for fuel and oxygen. There's been a bit of a supply snafu, though. We aren't pumping enough water to supply the greenhouse farms and the electrolysis reactors. The number next to the water icon is our production rate. Whenever that number is red, we're using more of the resources than we're making. We're not losing money, but we are losing the opportunity for generating profitable resources. Time for another water pump. A water pump will help a lot. There's also water available in the ice fields above us. You can collect it by using solar condensers. This method of water production isn't nearly as efficient as the water pumps, but it'll do in a pinch. Unfortunately, we're completely out of land claims, so there's that. Macy tells us we're out of claims and we need more water. That's where upgrading the expansion HQ can really help out. Expansive HQ, sorry, I keep mincing words. All of the land you see around you is owned by the colony. Claims are given out sparingly by the colony to the businesses that they trade with. By expanding our facilities, we earn more of the trust, hence more claims. Time to upgrade our expansive HQ. Yeah! Expand, baby! Okay, I need glass. Fortunately, we don't have enough glass to expand our expansive HQ. Right, that's still the thing. Me. Okay, we need more glass. There we go. Bingo, baby! Struck water pump. There. That should put us in a surplus, I think. You know, maybe. Possibly. We still in the red? You're consuming minus 0.28 water per second. I guess it's time for another water pump, huh? Although I could use a solar condenser. It's not as efficient, but apparently it'll do in a pinch. That should at least put me in the green, right? Right. Better. That still wasn't cheap. Okay, come on. Cool, now we're in the green. Build 2 solar condensers. Okay, I gotta build 2 of those. Even though we're now in the green, I guess I gotta, because tutorial purposes. We got 540 of this. It's probably there specifically to allow me to do this. There we go. 50% bonus because they're next to each other. You gotta be smart about this, baby. You gotta know how to do a good business. I'll show you how to do a good business. It's time for Made in Heaven. I feel bad keeping secrets from you at this point. It's time to come clean. We've been running quite a deficit due to the cost of power since you started. We owe over $32,080. That one wind turbine isn't quite enough to supply all of our structures with the required power, and the colony has been selling us energy at the market rate. I owe what? Listen, running a business is really stressful. Do not worry about all that money we owe. Seriously. You can pay your debt off whenever you have extra cash, but it's better to reinvest in a better structure. Too much debt can literally create your opportunities in the future, but let's focus on making more money instead. Bond rating? We know we can handle our current debt because of our current bond rating. Any company that has debt is assigned a bond rating ranging from AAA, which is excellent rating with low interest rates, to D, a poor rating which has high interest rates and indicates the company may collapse from debt. These ratings go down as the company gains debt and it proves that they pay debt back. Our bond rating is currently AA, so we're still in a comfortable spot, but we have some room for improvement. Build some power producers so we can move from an energy deficit to an energy surplus. I'll get more energy online. Okay, where is that? Construct solar power panel. Very well, then. Learn to live with debt. Ouch. That is so harsh. There we go. I'll have to learn to live with my debt. I live in a country that has tons of debt, so I'm part of it whether I like it or not. Check out those wondrous numbers next to the energy icon. We're running a surplus and making money by selling the extra back to the colony. Of course, the money we're making by auto-selling our energy surplus gets applied to our debt. Hopefully you can see why I wasn't too worried about our debt. Using our cash to make more money is the best way to stay out of debt to begin with. What's next? There are lots of things we can do to increase our profits, but unfortunately we're out of land claims again. You know the drill, upgrade the expansive HQ and then we'll talk. Okay, I need more glass. Jeez, there's always something in it. Ah, crap. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh boy. There we go. The colony just gave us a bunch of new land claims, and I think it's pretty clear what our next move is. The price of glass is looking really good at the moment. We've helped drive the price down by buying so much. Let's flip the script and recoup some of that cash by producing some glass of our own. Glass kilns are enormous kilns where oxygen is burned to melt silicone into large glass panels. Glass is made from the following. These sturdy panels are used throughout the colony and enable us to make Mars a beautiful place to do business. Believe me, without the fantastic views of the expansive HQ, we'd have a hard time with our executive retention. I'd like an office with a view. Construct glass kiln. I'll have to do 3. Bingo. That's good. That's good, baby. Let's make some glass. So sand plus heat. Our timing couldn't be much better. A minor industrial accident blew out almost every window of the colony's research module. I love seeing prices go up. Shortages like this occur from time to time. Sometimes they are the result of problems at the colony. Other times the expected shipments from Earth don't arrive on time. It doesn't matter much to us. We can profit from shortages as long as we have what they need. Isn't that price gouging? Listen, hey, if you need glass, it may feel like price gouging, but the reality is that demand has gone up and supply hasn't kept pace. We're in a free market, friend, and this is why laissez-faire looks like. If demand goes up, feel free to worry about the details, but only after you've worried about how to profit from the opportunity. Time to make some money. I mean, that's fair. It's not like it's gouging or anything. It's supply and demand. It's literally a basic concept. Okay. As it makes more glass, or hopefully it'll be making glass, apparently we need more oxygen. It's always something. Not only are your real estate claims on point, but we've constructed the most efficient layout for 3 buildings of the same type. Each electrolysis reactor is producing oxygen at a rate 75% quicker than individual structures. Decisions like this will get you promoted before you know it. I'm looking forward to a raise already. you move already made buildings or no? I'm guessing no. Yeah. Bingo. Ah, here we go. Build an elemental quarry on silicone. Where's silicone? Silicone, where are you? Here we go. Bingo. Very high, wind very weak. Neat. There we go. Elemental quarry has been constructed. Top-notch performance. It can be easy to lose your head when the market heats up. Keeping you cool and focusing on results shows that you have what it takes to compete. Our business is rolling along, and with that glass sale, you have a solid cash influx that gives you options moving forward. A side benefit of having a strong business is that the colony benefits as well. An actual win-win. You can see that the colony has grown since we started working together. This is due in large part to our hard work. Earth is hoping that the colonies can revive humankind's future. But it's businesses like ours that will ensure the success. We don't influence how the colony grows, but the expansion efforts of colonies can greatly affect the prices of resources. This is the shipping and receiving heart of the colony. Each resource bought or sold finds its way through this port. Rolling over the port will provide you with an overview of the colony's consumption. As a business, we care about construction materials. The colony is populated by citizens, and their life support needs make up the majority of their consumption. And what are the buildings around the port? The most important structures are the habitat units that allow the population of the colony to grow. The more a colony grows, the more they consume. An expanding colony is good for business. The colony has a large number of specialty structures that will utilize when it expands. Foundries, laboratories, machine shops, offices, and warehouses, to name a few. You can always roll over the structures to learn more. How does this help our bottom line? Just like corporations, colonies are people. After a busy day at work, people sometimes need to take a break and blow off some steam. Who knows what people need more than well-run businesses? No one, that's who. Maisie Song is going to tell you all about the amazing revenue stream that results from a well-paced pleasure dome. Pleasure what? The pleasure dome is a place where workers can take a break from long hours of toil. They pay handsomely for a release from the daily grind. As more people arrive in new habitats or upgraded company headquarters, it can become quite a lucrative revenue stream. We should build one next to the colony, preferably adjacent to as many habitat units as possible. Real estate is always about the location, location, location. I'll find the right spot. Okay. Construct pleasure dome. You must have 40 electronics to construct. Damn, I don't have any electronics, but I can buy some. Here's some pleasure domes, right? I mean habitats. My bad. This is a habitat. Habitat. Okay. This is a good one, I think. The pleasure dome is being constructed. Can't wait to see what's inside that pleasure dome. Too bad I can't. Actually, maybe I can. We could have squeezed more money out of the colony by placing the pleasure dome next to some more habitats, but I like that can-do spirit. The devil's in the details, but sometimes it's in the delays too. Moving quickly with a good plan is better than a perfect plan that is half implemented. I'm proud to have shared with you the Seneca way. The pleasure dome is going to provide a nice income for us, and that's what business is all about, finding out what people need and selling it at an inflated rate. You're now certified to plan and execute a successful business by Seneca Development. But before leaving, please sign this non-disclosure and non-compete agreement. Okay, I'll sign it. Fun times ahead. Climb the corporate ladder. And I guess that's going to have to be it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like success. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day.
If you enjoyed the content and want to stay up to date, I upload 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. You can also subscribe and hit the bell icon, or just check out the end screens right here.